I just don't like it on while you're testifying. Okay, thank you very much. Mary, identify yourself, please.
Good morning. My name is Mary Huls. I'm from Friendswood, Texas, south of Houston, and I appreciate you holding this hearing today and all of you attending. I am supporting the charge for securing our border. And many of you have talked about how you you're aware of what's going on and that you're working on it, that you know the problems. And so I am personally a little curious how you can think that the numbers of illegals we have coming and crossing this border every day, how that does not constitute an invasion. I am a member of Texas Border Volunteers. I have sat in the dark. I have watched cars get pulled over by Border Patrol, and the next thing I know, 15 folks are jumping the fence. And it's group after group after group. And so it's dozens and dozens every night. And, you know, I don't know about where you come from, but to me, that's an invasion. That's an invasion of our sovereignty. The United States does have the right, no, they have the responsibility to protect the citizens of the United States. And we know they're not doing it. We all know they are not doing it. And I don't know that D.C. can be fixed even. But here in Austin, you're closer. You know what's going on, and you can't deny it. You live here every day. And so I believe that the U.S. will not do it. The feds will not do it. The Border Patrol has been told to stand down. I think that you have the moral obligation to protect the citizens that are living along the border, one county in. Like I said, I'm from Houston. We're a sanctuary city. We're one of the number one areas in the country for human trafficking, for the sex trade, for child porn. You know, this is something that I really ask that you consider with this session when you're looking at these bills. Please get rid of these sanctuary cities. Get rid of these magnets. Close our border. Don't make the citizens, the ranchers that live down there have to live in this, to have to get up every day and arm themselves and take a look at who's on their property as a dozen folks run by or they break into their homes. This isn't right. So please do your moral responsibility to the citizens of Texas. That's what I ask. Thank you.
Thank you for your testimony. Any questions for Ms. Hull?
Chairman,
Senator Rodriguez, you're almost like a part of this committee today.
yes, I am. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I hope you adopt me for future hearings.
We're just mine adopted.
I guess the last two persons presenting testimony, the question is to them. Are you aware that under this administration, there have been more deportations, more apprehensions than any of the prior administrations combined? Under George Bush, under Clinton, under President Bush?
I'm aware that that's their statement. Also, I'm aware that
that's in the data, that's the statistics.
It is, but I think that when anytime that you get close to, or it looks like the amnesty is going to be given, the floodgates open up. And so more and more are flooding in. Therefore, apprehensions do go up. But are you also aware, a couple of days ago, there was a report that it's catch and release. They may catch them, but they're releasing them right into the United States. So there is it is not deport. They are not being deported. Very few, just the ones that they deem may be a threat. But if you're coming here in the cover of darkness, or you're paying someone to sneak you in, that's not quite the citizen that we hope that will want to become an immigrant of the United States. We want someone to come here and be an American, to want to be an American, to learn English, to want to salute our flag.
Well, ma'am, I'll just say this. That's been the history of this country. It's a nation of immigrants. Let me just finish here. I think all of the studies, whether they're liberal think tanks or conservative think tanks like the RAND Corporation, the Heritage Foundation, all of those have concluded essentially that the vast majority of immigrants that come to this country are people who are looking for work, to put food on the table. They're the most law-abiding citizens that the data indicates we have. And these are facts that I would suggest to you paint a different picture than what you are describing here. And so I think that it is important that as Senator Hinojosa said at the beginning, that when we talk about these things, that we try to present a balanced and objective view of the reality of immigration in this country.
Yes, sir, I think you should.
And my concern is that when there's testimony that we ought to deny birthright citizenship to children, we are ignoring the 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. We're talking about a constitutional right embedded in our nation's history, and yet we're saying we should stop doing that.
I never said that.
Well,
I never
your
mentioned it at
colleague
all.
said that.
I did.
Okay, but I did
But
not.
anyway, thank you for your testimony.
If I may clear something up, we don't know each other. She's not my
Hold on,
colleague.
please.
Okay.
I think, we do have a serious problem with our immigration policies and statutes. They're pretty obvious. And Congress has failed to, quite frankly, give up the responsibility to try and come up with a way so that there are certain industries that we have, obviously, that Native Americans do not wish to get involved in the work in. You go to any hotel here in the United States or Texas, a lot of the maids are immigrants. Same thing with dishwashers. Same thing with people that clean up. So we need to have a balanced approach to immigration. And unfortunately, as long as we don't deal with it, in trying to, for example, have changes that allow people to come here and work legally in industries where there's a shortage or in areas where there's no Native Americans available or want to do the type of work, it's an issue. And I agree with you. It's a very serious issue. As long as Congress doesn't deal with it directly, it creates a lot of problems for us in our communities in trying to balance our security at the same time trying to deal with the needs of our business communities.
But Senator, border security and work visas and every immigration reform have to be separated. They have to be two different things, especially after 9/11. Everyone should be able to understand that.
All right. Mary, thank you for your comments.
Thank you, sir.
May I?
If it's very quickly, yes, sir.
Okay. Way back when this country was founded, and for the 175, 200 years, we were the melting pot. That means when you have a melting pot, everybody goes in together and they mix and they come out as a country. We have a salad bowl now. People come here, they don't want to be part of us. They want to be their own environment. They want everything their way. Witness the Muslims in Detroit. We don't want no democracy. We want Sharia law. We want everything. We need to stand up for America.
All right, appreciate your comment.
First off, they broke the law to get here.
Okay, thank you.